Want that power, you should step up out your bubble. Hey, go holla at Jeff over at JD Customs.
Alright, y'all. It's early in the morning. Sun's not even up yet. Really just enough light in the sky to see. Anyway, I'm gonna be finishing up on the El Camino. It just needs I don't think that the El Camino, we're waiting on some brake lines, and I got to do some differential work and then put the tail lights, and then there's like a front end kit in the seat, and I need to put the glove box back on, test drive it, and then it's going to be ready to go to the exhaust shop. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to be putting this 5.7 together. Remember, this is going in the single short bed black OBS truck. I believe it's like a 96 OBS. This block was machined all the way. This doesn't come like when you do your my standard process. It gets cleaned in the standard process and the cam bearings, but the difference in this block was this one started out, it was just a regular 4853 block, and it was just bored out to a 5.7 bore, and also the surface was decked, so it had a little extra machine work to it. This block was originally going to go in a build that I was going to do, and then I decided to go a different route, so the customer's getting this block. But it's going to be just a bump up from your standard, you know, I think, let's see, here's one right here, your old regular 5.3 block. Like, this is just a standard rebuilt for a client. And you can almost tell, let me just show you on those pistons. Okay, so this is your pistons. What I did was I went and got some 5.7 pistons out of a LS1. Guy probably went with a stroker kit or whatever. But so these are just some stock LS1 pistons out of a Camaro or a Corvette 2001, 2099 model, something like that. Anyway, so if you come to the 5.3 bore, you try to drop this piston in there, it's just not gonna fit right away. So that's what we mean by boring it. It's just a little bit bigger. So here's your 5.7 bore. You see how that joker just slides right in, just like if you was to compare it to the 6-liter bore, or actually a 6.1 liter bore. You can see that the piston has wiggle room. Yeah. So that's what all that boring stuff is about, guys. Just a quick little learner there. Anyway, we're going to finish putting this block back together. I'm going to get the new piston rings. This is from Texas Speed. It's just their version of the LS9 camshaft. I was looking at it, and this camshaft is really good. It has a nice idle, but where it gains at is if you look up your stock cam's like a 194, but this extra duration right here on this 230, this kind of leaves that valve open a little bit longer, and it allows it to flow better. So it gives you a really good bump up from, you know, your stock cam like this. And then it's also affordable. It's only 180. You can get these, well, you have to buy the front conversion kit because your cam sensor on the Gen 3 is in the back. Right, yeah. Gen 3 cam sensors in the back. Your Gen 4s are going to have your cam sensors in the front. There's no way to put it in the back. So, anyway, this cam is a Gen 4 type cam. It doesn't have the reluctor ring right here. So you stick this cam in this block and you try to read it with that, you're out of luck. So what you do is you go and buy this little plate, change your cam gear, boom. Then just take your wire, extend your wire over your intake or through your harness, however you want to do it. Extend your wire and get it plugged in. Also, when you plug it in, there's some wires you got to change. So it's not just easy as 1, 2, 3, but it can be done, and they're just so much better. So with that cam and the little 5.7 bump, then also the heads was milled. These were what is it, 30 mil, 30 thousandths, or decked 30 thousandths, however y'all want to say it. So that's going to give it a good little compression bump, and that way it just really spunky. I mean, this client was saying that he's not a big racer, he just wants a nice powerful truck to drive on the street. So I said, well, let's make some low end power. So we bumped the compression, we gave it a little cam bump, flat top pistons. It ought to be pretty good to go. So anyway, we'll get this thing together. I'm gonna get y'all set up on the tripod. I've already set the crank in. It turns nice and smooth. That's it. And that's about how your crank should turn. It shouldn't be like, you don't have to force it, like you just turn it respectable to the weight. Once you get the motor broke in, it will loosen a little bit. It's just, it's not broke in at all. It's just got the assembly loop. So anyway, all right guys, so let me get this thing going, and I'll get y'all back.
Ted. Nigga, you lazy. Say you want money, my nigga go make it. As a little youngster, I used to go take it. Hop out them bushes at banks and I'm bringing whatever's needed to bring in my paper. Most of my teen days was filled up with anger. I hit some leads for some teacher shit crazy. Pistols and kicked out at 15, we take it. Went to them jobs, but didn't get applications. Over niggas spot like a camel or a cop. Before I die begging, I'd rather get shot. Mama know a baby gon' get him some knots. Lady be praying like she sent a lot. Pussy ass niggas making excuses. Always got reason for not execution. BOH nigga, you see all the movement. Cameras go crazy, my motion is stupid. Thought she had dentures, that throat felt so toothless. Most of these rappers be gay, broke, and stupid. Tricking these kids, you niggas is losers. Both of our hoes, I came to improve them. I know you're tight, they betray you like Judas. Run from a bitch if she bro like it's coolest. Can't take no L's unless I'm in Louis. Fail then I fail, still haven't felt stupid. Live off a bitch, I bet not never. Trust you niggas not whatsoever. Moving them things like, hey young fella.